Are you excited? It's almost October 15th. It's almost October 15th in Florida. Are you excited? October 15th? What the heck is October 15th? Nothing exciting happens in Florida. Oh, I know what October 15th is. Hi, I'm Larry Baker. I am a certified level 2 sommelier and senior wine and spirits specialist here at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits in North Miami, Florida. Nothing really that exciting except for hurricanes now and then. That's not exciting. That's a big problem and a headache and flooding, and you've seen the damage for those poor people up in the panhandle of Florida. Luckily this year so far we haven't been affected down here in South Florida, but nothing really exciting goes on in Florida. Florida is just, you go to the beach and you just hang out, and it's just nobody gets anything done work-wise. It's just a laid-back place. But there is one exciting thing that even me, the anti-Florida guy, that just it gets excited about every year, especially a foodie, and that is we are home of the stone crab claws. And the season is very limited, because if you've never had a stone crab, these are served, they should be served cold. And of course we're famous for one of the most historical landmarks. The first restaurant in the world to ever serve stone crab claws is Joe's Stone Crab. If you've never been to Joe's, you might have to slip the maitre d' a $50 bill, but that's the famous place on South Beach, and they're not open all year long. They're only open during stone crab season, which starts every year in Florida from October 15th till May 15th. And this is, to me, the most exciting thing, because I crave them all year long. They're so much fun with some of the wines, and yeah, a lot of you are going to be chilly in the wintertime, but down here we just love our stone crabs, and we get to go to Joe's and Whole Foods Market. Everybody's got stone crab, and you can have them cracked. You got the jumbos, the colossal, all you can eat stone crab, but now we want to pick the right one. By the way, stone crabs, the reason Joe's, by the way, a little history on that, was able to figure it out. Stone crabs, if you just bring them home and you would cook them like a lobster or other crab, the meat will never separate. It'll stick to the shell. Okay, they'll stick to the shell. And they figured out that they had to be cooked immediately after catching the stone crab. And by the way, the crab, it's only the claw that we eat, and that's why there's a season of only 6 months, because it actually grows that claw back, and then the next time they grab the other claw. So we're not even endangering, for you animal lovers, we're not even endangering the species of stone crab, because we're just taking the one claw and it magically grows back. We take the other claw while the other one is growing back during that period that is off. So we always have access to stone crab claws of all different sizes, depending on what they are. But you have to cook them and ice them down immediately. So if somebody does that, and Joe's figured it out, and that's why they are the first. But basically, besides knowing how to crack them in the atmosphere, stone crabs you can buy at your own market. Buy the mustard sauce, or look up. It's supposed to be a special mustard sauce that's made with Coleman's spicy mustard, the British mustard, and the mayonnaise and all different things. You can look it up online, Joe's recipe, and just do it at home. Little lemon, but you need the right wine. And this is where we bring in wines with bright acidity, and you want ice cold stone crabs and just fresh tasting seafood, that sweet meat. Actually, the smaller claws taste better, and that's where I'm going to show you some examples, because get excited. We're all going to be buying stone crabs, at least in Florida, and if you visit down here, I think ABC's in the state of Florida, so I thought for my guests or people following my blog, we should first. I always think about Sauvignon Blanc, but not every Sauvignon Blanc. I think about from the Loire Valley of France, excuse my back, or whenever I bend down or anything, because I don't have a camera person. This one just came back in from the town of Sancerre and Pouilly-Fumé. This is, it's from a single vineyard. It's called the Le Clos Chardier. From Gonneau is the producer, but Le Clos means an enclosed vineyard. So this is 100% Sauvignon Blanc from Loire Valley. It's got no oak, single vineyard, and it's just so crisp. The acidity, it's just like, you don't even need the lemon on the stone crab claws. Just drink it with this chilled bottle of beautiful Sancerre, $18.99. Love this wine, exclusive, sourced and certified at ABC only. Also, in the other partner of the Loire Valley, you can have from the town of Pouilly-Fumé. This is Jonathan Didier Pavillot, and this is an organic property. Pouilly-Fumé is right in the Loire Valley. A little bit more tropical fruit than a Sancerre has. Sancerre is a little bit more elegant, but this is an organic property. Also a fantastic, I think it's $21.99, sourced and certified product, 100% Sauvignon Blanc, an ideal exciting to celebrate the stone crab season with this beautiful wine. Don't ever leave out American Sauvignon Blancs. We have those. I have a bottle, but I always recommend my Washington State Sauvignon Blanc, but we're running low on stock on that, waiting for the new vintage, I was told. So I don't want you to forget White Bordeaux. White Bordeaux, this is Chateau La Tuileries. I've talked about this wine before. I think I've reviewed this wine before. It's from Graves in Bordeaux, which means gravel. Lots of minerality. There's only 3 white grapes that grow in Bordeaux that are allowed to be used. Muscadel, Sauvignon Blanc, and Semillon. The Muscadel is very rarely used in White Bordeaux. This is 50-50, 50% Sauvignon Blanc, and the sister grape Semillon. This is so beautiful with little flavors of melon, lots of citrus flavor, and that lots of minerality from the gravel in Graves in that wine. Chateau de Tuileries, famous chateau, and I just love this wine. It is such a perfect blend. People forget about Bordeaux, they only think about the reds, but White Bordeaux would be perfect with that. And of course, who can leave out, but not all champagne or bubbles. I specifically like Blanc de Blanc. This is Jean Noel Hatton. As you know, I visited them. It's a 2013 Blanc de Blanc. It's 100% Chardonnay in this grape. That's what Blanc de Blanc, the white of the white grape used in champagne. Sometimes they have a little Pinot Blanc, but this is 100% vintage. It's like $33 or $34 a bottle, sourced and certified like all Jean Noel Hatton, exclusive to ABC in Florida. Where can you get a Blanc de Blanc champagne vintage champagne from a producer around since 1928 for that price? Bubbles always goes well with stone crab, and I like Chardonnay, but not any Chardonnay. Boy, the bottles are rattling today. Chardonnay from America would be such a horrible match with stone crab. It's just not a fat lobster or that. You don't want that oaky, buttery thing. So I think from the town of Chablis, which in Burgundy, the only white grape that they use, the major grape that they use is Chardonnay. And this is, I was there again at Domingue again. This is their Premier Cru, their higher vintage. There were 23 Premier Crus, $24.99, but you can get their Village Chablis. They use no oak. The terroir is lots of fossilized sea life, especially oyster shells, so you get that sea breeze. I mean, I can't think of anything better, really, if you want a Chardonnay, but this style of Chardonnay from Burgundy is the way to go with stone crab claw. For any other further information on these wines I showed you, or other suggestions for there, you can always go to our website at abcfws.com, or you can find me on my blog just by entering here, and many ways to contact me. So remember, okay, always be celebrating, and now we really have something to celebrate, but always, most importantly, that wine is not for snobs. It's for everyday people like you and me, especially those in Florida that are celebrating October 15th, the start of stone crab season. Enjoy it.